going on YouTube? Jeezy TV late night here with y'all. We finna talk about the NBA. Eight games. There were going to be 9, but one of them got postponed. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. I'm not sure why it got postponed. I didn't really get the details on that. It might have. I don't know actually. Yeah. But let's talk about the Celtics. The Celtics played the Nets. Oh my goodness. Absolutely dominating performance and probably one of the worst, if not the worst, slates of ESPN games we've seen in a while. These games were so dog shit. They were terrible. If my ESPN will load up. Such a dominant performance here for the Boston Celtics. We knew coming into this game that it wasn't going to be easy for Kyrie. Oh my god, come on. This is so annoying. Sorry. I'm trying to reopen my ESPN app to pull up all the stats and stuff, see if there's anything special going on. We gotta go to the NBA. Come on now. Come on, guys. Nets, Celtics. Jason Tatum scores 31. The Celtics sizzle in a 43-point victory over the Nets. Yeah, great scoring for Jason Tatum. Also some decent rebounding as well. They were rolling. Obviously, a shorthanded Brooklyn Nets team. We know they don't have much going for them right now. They're obviously still a great basketball team. And KD playing for the start of the season and playing like a damn MVP at that has really opened up opportunities for this team to really be able to lose games. Like, they have a pretty big cushion. Like honestly, like KD could be out for like 3 weeks and they'd probably be fine. But yeah, 8 3-pointers in the first quarter. They got up to a 30-point lead in the first quarter. The cleaning worker got off the court. That was funny. That was a great moment. Obviously, a lot of fun. Malcolm Brogdon was hitting some threes. I got to give Kyrie Irving some credit because although he didn't play fantastic by any means, he still was getting some tough shots. He was driving in. I don't know what the hell happened with Day'Ron Sharp. I think he smacked the ball in our hoop or something like that. But yeah, let's talk about the Nets. 20 points for Kyrie Irving off of 50% shooting. Obviously, he was booing, but he was still, or the crowd was booing him. Sorry, but he was still able to have a pretty good basketball game. It's just guys like Royce O'Neal, Seth Curry being in the starting lineup. That's how you know they're shorthanded because Seth Curry is usually their sixth man. But Seth Curry, Markieff Morris, Yuta Watanabe, Patty Mills, Edmund Sumner. It's just kind of guys like that off the bench that could have done more. But again, who am I kidding? The Celtics had probably their best game of the year. 31 points for Jason Tatum, 14 points, 10 rebounds for Derek White. He played a very good basketball game. He shot 33% from 3. You get a 26-point performance out of Jaylen Brown off of 50% overall shooting. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. Great game for the Celtics. Magic, 76ers, Joel Embiid and James Harden double-doubles lift the 76ers past the Magic. They're able to win by 11. Now, the Magic have had a decent amount of good teams' numbers over the season, but not tonight. James Harden refused to stump for an all-star bid. And after another standout game in the Philadelphia Sixers win in which he fell 1 rebound shy of a triple-double, Harden can let his statistics sell his candidacy. I think, I don't know if James Harden necessarily is an all-star right now. I think he is, but, you can argue that he's not, and I wouldn't be super mad at you. He's still a good-ass player, but I don't know, man. Embiid and Harden, such a good duo, able to help this team win. 37-point first quarter, and it ended with a great shot for Joel Embiid. Wendell Carter was getting some tough shots to fall. Markelle Fultz spinning into the lane and hitting buzzer-beating shots. Jalen Suggs able to turn some defense into offense, but overall, I think the Magic played like shit. I'm going to be honest. The Magic played horrible. Shout out to Wendell Carter for getting 13 rebounds, but when you don't make a single three, you shoot 30% from the field. I don't know, man. It's just guys like him, Mo Wagner, Bol. Their big men definitely need some work. There's still some young guys in that rotation. But, yeah, let's just move on to the 76ers. Oh, what the hell is happening? Okay. Why is my phone making that noise? I don't know. But looking at the 76ers, 28 points, 11 rebounds for Joel Embiid, 26 points, and 10 assists for James Harden off of 60% three-point shooting. So, good game for him. Let's just move on. We had the Trailblazers and Grizzlies. Honestly, a solid game, but I couldn't watch it. I can't watch Grizzlies-Pacers games, which is going to suck because the Lakers play at 6 tomorrow, and I'm not going to be able to watch a basketball game tomorrow until 6:30, so... Good fucking God. Okay. Damian Lillard and Anthony Simons lead the Trailblazers past the Grizzlies. They win by 10, and this is what I was saying in the title. Damian Lillard, Dame time. Extremely underrated. He's on a bad team, but oh my goodness, he's playing great this season. Great scoring, great passing, and obviously Anthony Simons a good scorer. Pretty damn good scorer for the Trailblazers as well. They rallied. They were able to win. Smooth offense for Dame Dalla. Danny Green made his Memphis Grizzlies debut and hit a shot or two. Almost from full court, Damian Lillard hit a shot. Jaren Jackson, Defensive Player of the Year candidate, had some great defensive plays again and again, time and time again. So, 42 points, 10 assists for Dame Dalla. He shot 50% overall. That is crazy efficiency. 26 points for Anthony Simons. 11 points, 11 rebounds off the bench for Drew Eubanks. Shout out to Drew Eubanks. He's actually been playing a pretty big role for the Trailblazers recently and trying to, rebound their season and get it back, Looking at the Grizzlies, 32 points, 12 assists for Ja. Ja played great. 50% overall shooting. Yeah, Xavier Tillman. Shout out to Xavier Tillman. He had 10 rebounds, but he only shot 25% from the field. Guys like him and Danny Green needs to get back in this rotation and get back going a little bit if he really wants to help the Grizzlies beat teams like this. But it is what it is. That's all I have to say for that game. Thunder Rockets, honestly, a really good game. One of the better games of the night. I was watching this all the way to the last 5 minutes. Eric Gordon and rookie Terry Eason helped the Rockets beat the Thunder by 6. Let's be honest. These are games that the Thunder can't be losing. They still have a playoff bid they're going for. But yeah, Eric Gordon had his best scoring night of the season. Terry Eason had his best scoring night of his career. So big nights for those two guys. Obviously, that's not going to happen every game. The Thunder, I feel like there's a lot of problems with the defense on the Thunder. I've noticed that, through watching their games. But, Eric Gordon getting some tough ones to fall. Josh Giddey was passing the rock around. Shai Gilgeous was hitting some tough ones. Jalen Williams, great defense. Kenrick Williams, hitting shots, Man, the Thunder have a decent thing going here, and they're just not able to win games, I guess. They're not able to be consistent. Shai had 24. You get 20 points out of Josh Giddey off of 33% three-point shooting, 50% overall. It's just, guys like Isaiah Joe, guys like Darius Baisley, Ousmane Dieng, Aaron Wiggins. It's the same guys. It's the same problem. You need step-ups from these guys, and they're not getting it, and it's kind of a problem. But looking at the Rockets, Alperen Sengun had 10 points and 12 rebounds, still a very solid performance. You get 25 points out of Eric Gordon, 50% from 3, and I believe he moved up a couple of spots on the three-point list. I could be wrong there. Someone could fact-check me on that. Terry Eason had 20 points and 13 rebounds off the bench, including 50% from the three-point line. There's that. We have the Warriors-Timberwolves. Fantastic game. There were honestly some pretty good games on tonight. I was invested. D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Edwards helped the Timberwolves beat the Wizards in OT. I think they just went to OT a couple of games ago. But, man, great fourth quarter for D'Angelo Russell, and honestly a great game for him overall. Anthony Edwards with an overtime takeover. D'Angelo Russell fouled out, but Anthony Edwards was able to finish it up. 5-point victory in OT. Naz Reid in OT, chasing his own shot, getting putbacks. Obviously, he was another big part of the win. Jaden McDaniels was playing some good defense. Anthony Edwards hitting tough shots. Luka Garza. Luka Garza is getting some solid minutes for the Timberwolves. He got a dime in this game. So, yeah, you look at the Warriors, you get Draymond Green with 10 points and 12 rebounds. He shot 50% overall. 29 points, 10 rebounds for Steph. That's about it. Maybe play a guy like Anthony Lamb a little more. He's had some solid minutes for the team this year, but I don't know. there's not too many problems with how they played. It's just, yeah. Timberwolves, 24 points, 13 rebounds for Naz Reid. Honestly, play him alongside Rudy Gobert. I think that would be an interesting thing to kind of experiment moving forward. 29 points for D'Angelo Russell, 27 for Anthony Edwards. I mean, what can I say? The Timberwolves played pretty damn good. But let's talk about the Kings and Spurs. Spurs held their own in this game. This wasn't a terrible game. Domantas Sabonis' double-double helps the Kings power past the Spurs. They're able to win by 10. Domantas Sabonis with his best scoring night of the season. Great rebounding as well. We know this is the usual stuff. Domantas Sabonis can consistently do this nightly. 7 straight losses for the Spurs. Like, they should damn near be out of the league. Like, I'm going to be honest. Like, Malik Monk showing his athleticism throughout this game, almost getting a poster and also having a nice little reverse dunk on the oop. De'Aaron Fox was hitting some tough ones. He was passing the ball around. Josh Richardson was hitting some tough shots for the Spurs. But at the end of the day, man, the Kings are just those fucking guys. I'm telling you guys, if you aren't invested in the Kings right now, you should be. They are a very good team. 34 points, 11 rebounds for Domantas off of 50% three-point shooting. 75% overall. Very impressive. 31 points, 10 assists for De'Aaron. He shot 50% from 3. You get 22 points off the bench from Malik Monk, 67% three-point shooting. I mean, you know, Jakob Pearl had 18 points, 12 rebounds. You get 22 points out of Malachi Branham. I've had my fair share of complaints for him this season, but hey, he played solid. What can I say? I mean, 22 points, 60% from 3. One of the better games probably of his early NBA career. Jeremy Sohan and Trey Jones. Is it Tyus or Trey? It's Trey Jones. I will never get those two right. Jeremy Sohan and Trey Jones weren't really playing that many minutes in this one. Yeah, that's really what I'm going to attribute it to. Moving on. Raptors, Jazz. Pretty decent game here, too. I watched a decent amount of this one. Lauri Markkanen and Mike Conley power the Jazz to a 3-point win over the Raptors. Lauri Markkanen, a day before, I mean, this is just the proving ground. This is like the day before they announced the All-Star teams, and everyone's just going all out. I mean, Lauri Markkanen, great scoring, great rebounding. Mike Conley, 3-point play, 2 clutch free throws in the closing minutes, and he was able to really help them win. He was a big momentum shifter. Not something the box score would be able to tell you. Faking out defenders from Mike Conley, faking out defenders, getting to the rim, hitting some tough ones. Walker Kessler, great passing. Gary Trent, the buzzer, was hitting some threes. Nice offense for Pascal Siakam. Scotty Barnes on the ground, and he just dished out a dime. We'll get to Walker Kessler because my goodness, but the Raptors, 21 points, 10 rebounds for Pascal Siakam, 18 points, 14 rebounds for Scotty Barnes. He shot 33% from 3-point, 34 points, 10 assists, and 12 rebounds for Van VanVleet. He played great. 20 points for Gary Trent off of 75% three-point shooting. It's just their bench players. I don't know. I can't blame anyone on the Raptors for this loss because truth be told, I don't know. They played a really good game. I think they played a solid game, but obviously the Jazz just played slightly better. 28 points, 13 rebounds from Lauri Markkanen, 17 points, 14 rebounds for Walker Kessler, 7 blocks, 6 in the first quarter. Out here setting records as a rookie. I think he's a top 3 rookie in the league. He might even be top 2. He might have passed Paolo Banchero. Maybe not quite, but he's top 3. When the Rookie of the Year candidacy comes out at the end of the year, holy cow. He's going to be on that list. Jordan Clarkson, though. Why is my phone not charging? 23 points. 23 for Jordan Clarkson. There we go. Hawks and Suns. Abysmal game. Terrible. The ESPN slates were garbage. DeJounte Murray scores 21 points. The Hawks roll past the Suns. They won by 32. Trae Young rose up for a 3-pointer in the second half that left his hands way too hard, hurtling towards the basket before slamming off the basketboard and through the hoop. Trae Young was just smacking threes. AJ Griffin able to kick it out to teammates. The great ball movement here for the Hawks. Cam Johnson getting past defense, getting some buckets. Same with Mikal Bridges and Trae Young with the no-looker passes. We know. This is Trae Young's game. But looking at the Hawks, You get 20 points. You get 12 assists out of Trae Young. Didn't miss a single three. DeJounte had 21 points. That's really about it. Not a great game here. I mean, the Suns, you get 23 points out of Mikal Bridges, 20 out of DeAndre Ayton off of 6. I think it was, no, actually it was like 75% shooting. Chris Paul played like shit. Chris Paul played horrible. Josh Okogie, Bismack Biyombo. I mean, I can name a couple of guys there that just were very lackluster for this team. And they need it at this point. But Wizards, Detroit, they got postponed. I'm not sure why. Why did the Wizards game get postponed? Let me look it up for you guys. Weather-related travel issues. So apparently there was like some terrible weather. Like, I don't know. I think it was like in Dallas, and one of the teams had to go somewhere.